Picture this. You're in a fancy Italian restaurant in Rome. Your stomach is growling louder than a motorcycle, and the waiter is staring at you expectantly. You open your mouth and nothing. Complete brain freeze. Your English has mysteriously vanished faster than free pizza at a college dorm. Well, that used to be me. But today, I'm going to show you how AI completely transformed my food ordering game from awkward pointing and embarrassed, smiling to confident conversations that actually get me the food I want. Let me paint you a picture of my pre-AI dining disasters. I once spent 20 minutes trying to order chicken in Thailand, only to receive a bowl of soup with what looked like rubber bands floating in it. Another time in France, I confidently asked for bathroom chicken instead of grilled chicken because I mixed up grill. And, well, let's just say the waiter's face told the whole story. But here's the beautiful part. AI doesn't judge you when you practice saying Worcestershire sauce 15 times before entering a British pub. It's like having a patient English tutor in your pocket who never gets tired of your questions. Here's where the magic happens. And this is what most people get wrong. They think AI is just for fancy tech stuff. But it's actually your secret weapon for real-world English conversations. Before I travel anywhere, I have a little chat with my AI assistant. I tell it exactly where I'm going, what kind of food I want to try, and even my dietary restrictions. The AI then creates personalized conversation scripts for me. But here's the genius part. It doesn't just give me robotic phrases to memorize. For example, when I was planning a trip to Mexico, I asked my AI to help me order tacos. Instead of just giving me, "I want tacos, please," it taught me how to ask about spice levels, how to request extra lime, and even how to compliment the chef. It's like having a cultural insider giving you the real scoop. The best part about using AI for language learning is that you can practice embarrassing situations without actually being embarrassed. I literally spend time role-playing with AI where I pretend to be a confused tourist, and the AI plays the restaurant staff. I practice scenarios like, what if they don't have what I ordered? Or how do I ask for the bill without looking like I'm desperately trying to escape? The AI gives me natural responses, explains cultural context, and even suggests backup plans. One time, I practiced ordering sushi in Japanese-style English because I was visiting a Japanese restaurant in London. The AI taught me the difference between asking for salmon roll versus salmon hand roll, and trust me, this knowledge saved me from getting a completely different meal and pretending to enjoy it while secretly wondering why my sushi looked like a burrito. Let me tell you about my greatest AI-assisted victory. I'm in Rome, sitting in this tiny family restaurant where the menu is completely in Italian, and the elderly waiter speaks limited English. Old me would have pointed at random items and hoped for the best. But new AI-powered me was ready. I had practiced key phrases, learned about regional specialties, and even prepared questions about ingredients because of my allergies. When the waiter approached, instead of panic, I felt excited. I started with, "Buonasera. I would love to try something truly Roman. What would you recommend?" The waiter's face lit up immediately. He started explaining dishes with such passion, mixing Italian and English, using hand gestures that could probably be seen from space. Because I had practiced with AI, I understood enough to ask follow-up questions. Is that similar to carbonara? Does it contain nuts? How spicy is it on a scale of 1 to 10? The conversation flowed naturally, and I ended up having the most incredible Casio e Pepe of my life. Plus, a new Italian grandfather figure who insisted on teaching me proper pasta twirling technique. Here's what nobody tells you about using AI for language learning. It's not just about getting the words right. It's about building genuine confidence. When you've practiced a conversation 50 times with AI, when you know you have backup phrases ready, when you understand the cultural context, you stop being afraid of making mistakes. And funny thing about confidence, native speakers respond to it. They're more patient, more helpful, and more likely to slow down their speech when they see you're genuinely trying to communicate rather than just desperately pointing at things. I've Notice that restaurant staff actually enjoy these. Interactions, more too. Instead of the usual tourist exchange of pointing and nodding, we're having real conversations. They get to share their culture, recommend their favorite dishes. And I get to learn something new about the local food scene. Now let me share some advanced techniques that will blow your mind. You can ask AI to create specific scenarios based on your personality and preferences. If you're vegetarian, it can prepare you for explaining plant-based diets in different cultures. If you're adventurous, it can teach you how to ask, "What's the weirdest thing on your menu?" My favorite trick is asking AI to predict potential misunderstandings and prepare solutions. Like, what if you order medium rare, but the restaurant doesn't do steak temperatures that way? What if you ask for no cheese, but there's cheese mixed into the sauce? AI helps you think 3 steps ahead. I also use AI to learn food-related small talk. Instead of awkward silence while waiting for food, I can chat about local ingredients, cooking methods, or even compliment the restaurant's atmosphere. These little conversations often lead to insider recommendations about other places too. The transformation has been incredible. I went from being that tourist who ate at international chain restaurants because ordering was too scary, to someone who actively seeks out local hole-in-the-wall places because I know I can handle any food conversation. That comes my way. My AI-assisted approach isn't about replacing human interaction, it's about enhancing it. It's about arriving prepared, confident, and ready to connect with people through the universal language of food. So here's your homework. Pick a cuisine you've always wanted to try. Fire up your favorite AI assistant and start practicing. Ask it to create realistic restaurant scenarios. Practice ordering, asking questions, and even handling problems. Record yourself having these practice conversations and listen back to build your confidence. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's connection. Every successful food order is a small victory. Every compliment to the chef is building bridges. And every thank you said with confidence is making someone's day a little brighter. The next time you're staring at a foreign menu, instead of panic, you'll feel excitement. Instead of pointing desperately, you'll be asking thoughtful questions. And instead of awkward silence, you'll be having the kind of authentic cultural exchange that makes travel truly meaningful. Now, go forth and eat your way around the world. Your AI-trained English skills have got your back, and your taste buds are going to thank you for it. Don't forget to subscribe for more AI-powered English adventures, and let me know in the comments what cuisine you want to conquer next.